Hi friends, this is Manjunath signing in from mascotdominars YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to compare the Realme X3 SUPERZOOM and the newly launched Vivo X50. Before starting this video, please do click on that red subscribe button and click on the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we upload our new videos. So firstly, we'll continue the processors in the phone. The Realme X3 SUPERZOOM gets Snapdragon 855 Plus, which has a benchmark score of 5,17,743, and the Vivo X50 gets the Snapdragon 730 and its benchmark score is 2,76,672. When we think of performance, the Realme X3 SUPERZOOM wins here. And the GPU. In Realme X3 SUPERZOOM, there is Adreno 640, and in Vivo X50, there is Adreno 618. And about the display, the Realme X3 SUPERZOOM gets an IPS LCD display of Full HD resolution and 120Hz refresh rate, and it gets the protection of Corning Gorilla Glass 5, and the size of the screen is 6.57. And when we see the X50, it gets a Super AMOLED display of Full HD plus resolution, and it's 6.56 inches and HDR10 plus support and 90Hz refresh rate. So when we see the display here, the Vivo X50 wins. And camera. When we see the camera, the rear camera of Realme X3 SUPERZOOM gets a 64MP Samsung GWM sensor, which is wide, and 8MP periscope lens that has 5x optical zoom with optical image stabilization when zoomed in, and 8MP ultra wide sensor and a 2MP macro. And when we see the Vivo X50 rear camera, it gets a 48MP Sony IMX598 and 8MP super wide and 5MP macro and 13MP bokeh, and it has 2x optical and 20x hyper zoom. So friends, when we see the camera of Realme X3 SUPERZOOM, it has UIS and UIS max stabilization, and it can shoot videos of 4K with 30 and 60 fps and 1080p at 30 and 60 fps and 720p at both 30 and 60 fps. And when we see the camera of Vivo X50, it can shoot 4K at only 30 fps and 1080 at both 30 and 60 fps and 720 at both 30 and 60 fps, and it has both OIS and EIS. And when we see the front camera of each phones, the Realme X3 SUPERZOOM gets a Sony IMX616 32MP sensor with 8MP wide angle camera, that's the dual punch hole design, and the Vivo X50 gets a 32MP punch hole design on the left top corner. So, and when we see the camera and charging specification of these both phones, the Realme X3 SUPERZOOM gets 30W wired charging with 4000 mAh battery, and the Vivo X50 gets 4200 mAh battery with 33W wired charging. So both does not have wireless. And when we see the memory card and 3.5mm jack, both phones don't have the 3.5mm jacks, and Realme X3 SUPERZOOM has 3.0 UFS, and the Vivo X50 get 2.1 UFS support, and Bluetooth both are 5.0, the version 5 of Bluetooth. And fingerprint, the Vivo X3 SUPERZOOM get a side mounted fingerprint, and the Vivo X50 gets under display optical fingerprint scanner. And about the speaker, the Realme X3 SUPERZOOM gets Dolby Atmos support, but in Vivo X50 it's a normal speaker setup. So friends, the Realme X3 SUPERZOOM are available in two colors, the Arctic White and the Glacier Blue. And when we see the variants, 8GB 128GB is available at 27,999, and 12GB 256 is available at 32,999. And when we see the Vivo X50, the 8GB 128GB is available at 34,990, and 8GB 256GB is available at 37,990. And the colors of Vivo X50 are glaze black and frost blue. So friends, the main reason why we compare the Realme X3 SUPERZOOM with the Vivo X50 is that at a price of 34,990, the Vivo X50 is a bit overpriced, and you get only Snapdragon 730 for 35,000. And when you compare it with the Realme X3 SUPERZOOM, there is Snapdragon 855 Plus in the Realme X3 SUPERZOOM with a periscope setup and also a dual punch hole design with 120Hz of refresh rate. The only demerit is that the Realme X3 SUPERZOOM doesn't get an AMOLED display which the Vivo has, and even the periscope lens on Realme does the work of camera. So friends, my suggestion for buyers is that if you want to purchase Vivo X50 series, go for the Pro version, which has the gimbal or a gimbal camera setup and a curved AMOLED display with Snapdragon 765G and a good gaming performance, and it's 5G. But no for the Vivo X50 because it gets Snapdragon 730 and it's overpriced, and you have many other value for money options when we consider at that price range. So friends, if you like this video, please do click on the like button, share your comments in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Mascot Dominars. Thank you for watching.